Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Chris. My clean date is June 23rd, 2005. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of a day for January 28th. Practicing fidelity. As we practice honesty, integrity, and fidelity, we no longer have to keep track of the stories of covering our tracks. Living Clean, Chapter 3, A Spiritual Journey. While addiction puts a serious strain on our ability to maintain fidelity to the people who matter to us, recovery allows us to show up for the loved ones in ways we never thought possible. Freedom from active addiction takes away one incredibly large barrier to our fidelity, the use of drugs. Once the drugs are out of the way, it is common in early recovery to wonder why our family and friends may hesitate to trust us completely. As we stay clean longer and gain greater relief from our self-centeredness, we begin to see that the drugs weren't the only barrier to our fidelity, and we need more than simple abstinence to be able to truly be present for the people in our lives. If we focus more on what we're not doing, using drugs, cheating, stealing, telling blatant lies, it might be easy to think we are being more faithful and loyal in our relationships than we actually are. Our character defects, even when they aren't glaring, can still get in the way of our ability to truly connect to the people in our lives. Step 6 was eye-opening for me, a member wrote. I had a lousy track record with relationships, and I kept thinking I was just meeting the wrong people. My sponsor helped me identify some character defects, and I realized it wasn't them, it was me. Thank goodness for step work. Putting our behavior under the Step 6 microscope can be a bit nauseating at times, especially when we've been oblivious to a particular defect. It is disturbing to see it as a pattern and notice it in an action again and again, as often happens when working Step 6. The path to fidelity, to being who we want and need to be in our relationships, is in becoming entirely ready to let go of patterns that stand in the way and humbly asking for help in doing so. Spiritual principle. Practicing fidelity allows me to be the truest version of myself for those I love. With the help of my sponsor, I will work to bring the best of myself into my relationships today.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.